First of all, I hate crime. I hate war. I hate death. I don't want to see any of that shit. First of all, let me say that. Number two, right now, we're in, a lot of people scared out here, Big Smitty. A lot of people on social media, you're seeing a lot of people scared right now over this Israeli, Palestinian little thing that's going on. Nobody knows the truth. We've given a lot of money over there. Everyone has these conspiracies. I don't know nothing about it, Big Smitty. No, nothing. I'm not going to even get involved because I hate politics, number one. But number two, when we get involved, you start to open your eyes like, all right, now we're in Ukraine. We're in Israel. Like, how many people can we help? Like, it's starting to piss me off. I don't know about you, Big Smitty, but I know you stay out of politics. I do too for the most part. But as a 47-year-old brother in the Air Force, I'm sitting here like, homie, I got homies dying right here for fentanyl. I got homeless homies right here in Cali, in LA, in Frisco, in Philly. I got dudes that are in America struggling. $7 gas prices, inflation, a fucking roll of toilet paper, homie. Have you seen the prices? Great. And I'm sitting here like, we pay for this shit, Big Smitty. You and I, taxpayers, pay for what is happening right now. We are paying ourselves to inflate the prices of everything. Like, does that make sense? Has that set in on anybody yet? I'm trying to figure out. Our taxpayer dollars are paying to inflate the U.S. prices of gas, food, everything. And I'm sitting here, we're sending billions of dollars overseas, and I see all the support for Israel, and then you got people on the side of Palestinians. I don't know anything about it, Big Smitty. I don't know. I wouldn't jump on any one of their sides because I don't know enough about any one of them. Because I don't want to know about them, Big Smitty. I'm going to be real 100 with y'all. I want to know about my homies in America where I live and the families that I know. Why are we having this worry about our protection and safety? There's a border crisis, Big Smitty, and cats are worried that these cats have been coming in, are here to set us up because of what's happening now in Israel. Didn't you have an alarm on our phone last week? Hunter Biden gets taken. Basically, they dropped the charges versus Hunter Biden yesterday. Nobody knew about because of this whole thing. Sounds like a fishy storm, dog. And I'm just starting to get over the shit. Like, why are we worried about it? I'm just seeing grown men like, man, I got to go strap up, Big Smitty. I don't know what's happening. We let a lot of people in here we don't even know about. There are, I guess, 150 cats have been let into the country that we know of that are on the top 500 most wanted list. The world's most wanted list. We've let them in our borders. And how many more, we don't know. And they're all from countries that are highly radical. So I'm trying to figure out why we keep defending these other countries and getting nosy. And I know why, and money, but I'm trying to figure out when are we going to help ourselves, like our own cats. I have no trust, dog. I always said, Big Smitty, two people in the world I don't trust. Me and the other one ain't you. But there's also the two most crooked motherfuckers in the world, priests and politicians. I stand on that for the rest of my life. And I'm just saying, dog, we're in a bad spot. I'm just going to be real with you. I don't know what's next, but, man, it's crazy right now. I'm telling you right now, I know everyone gets into these political debates. I'm not one to get into one because I don't know nothing about it. The I stand for Israel. The I stand for Palestinians. Dog, I don't know anything about them.
Right.
But I do know this, Big Smitty, and I'll leave it at this. If you stand for them, go over there. Go over there and help them. I'm keeping 100. Go over there and help them. Why don't you stand for these little boys and girls here getting assaulted by cats crossing the border? Why don't you stand for all the fentanyl deaths? Why don't you stand for all the inner city murders and killings that were happening every single day in LA, Chicago, Detroit, Philly? I ain't seen y'all stand for that. Well, we're standing for a country that you don't even go to? Dog, this shit is blowing my mind, homie. When are we going to stand for the babies here dying or getting assaulted or fixing our own goddamn problems? I'm trying to figure out who stands for somebody and somewhere, Big Smitty, they've never been to in their life. and just skip over all the shit we have had happen here in the last few years since you know the whole COVID thing. I'm trying to figure it out. I can't understand someone standing for another place over our own place when we got our own issues, when we got cats, homies, brothers, kids dying right here on our soil. I can't stand for nothing other than my people, mine, yours, our country. I don't get it. I'm trying to figure out why somebody could say, I stand with blah, blah, blah. Homie, I guarantee you that people saying that, Big Smitty, it's for clicks and likes. They don't know a goddamn thing. It'd be like me saying I stand with Israel-Palentine. I don't know shit about either one of them. I don't know nothing. So I know this ain't your wheelhouse. It ain't mine either. But I'm at 47, Big Smitty. When you get older, you're going to be like, shit, I'm just trying. I hope that you fucking see 47. You're fucking with this shit. Right, it's crazy. Right. Got me hot.
I respect it, man. I respect it. JB going in this morning, y'all. I'm seeing the chat. Everybody, they loving it too. They said, preach, JB, preach. And I feel, you know, I mean, that's always been like, especially in the black communities, like, even when I was a kid, I would always hear people in my family just be like, why are we worried about everybody else and not worry about what we got going on here? And, you know, like you said, I'm not deep into politics myself. So it's like, it's always hard to really know the truth, know what's really going on. Like you said, to start the whole thing, at the end of the day, you know, we don't like war. We don't like, you know, obviously, you know, innocent families and kids getting murdered on any side or anywhere across the world. So of course, like, you know, we're against that. But yeah, the why, the rhyme, the reason behind everything's going on, I don't know. I have no idea what's going on.
I know. You don't know and I don't know. I get it. I'm not going to talk out my side of my mouth because I don't know nothing about it. But I know I'll never say I stand with another damn country over my fucking homies getting killed every day by fentanyl and being homeless. And I got partners out here defending their own families over our own country and government. Like, hell no, nah, man. Why are we going outside where we got our own beef and problems here? We need to fix a lot of shit here. Like, right. I just want to get it back to normal ass. I just want to get it back to the normal screwed up issues we had in America. Not right. Now it's even heightened. Now cats is walking around like, now you're hearing these rumors. Zombies. You're hearing rumors about all these cats that came through the border. Supposedly their general in charge is going to unleash some code tomorrow. I don't know if you heard all this. So we don't know. Dog, it's crazy how these cats getting caught at the border. And I don't know if you've seen these videos, but like cats are asking, you know, where you from? Senegal. I'm from Nigeria. I'm from all these places where, you know, these cells, these radicals come from. Then you got all these cats from all these Middle Eastern countries all caught at the border, but we can't do nothing with them. And now we got New York riddled in our hotels. Our hotels are riddled with them. That's Steve Kim when he comes on. He went over there for a boxing thing, and he said you can't walk by the Waldorf Astoria or these big time hotels because the hotels across from them, nice hotels, are full of immigrants. And we don't know who they are. And I don't know if you saw the kids in Wisconsin. I don't know if you saw the 4 kids got assaulted by 4 of these immigrants. The R word was used. They 14-year-old babies. And then I got these folks on Twitter talking about unfollow me if you don't agree with letting the immigrants in. And I'm sitting there like, you must not have a fucking daughter, homegirl. So I unfollowed her. I was cool with her too. You must not have a fucking daughter, dog. Like, I straight told her too. You must not have a daughter. I want you just to think about this. You don't have a daughter. By the way, she's a mainstream media person, Big Smitty. I said, and I'm cool with her. I'm like, you must not have a daughter, A, which she don't. B, you must not understand that your family, friends, or loved ones may be affected by one of these cats grabbing them up because they have no IDs, they have no licenses, or they have no social security card. But we're giving them licenses, Big Smitty. We're giving them licenses. That scares me. You know why? What a license does, Big Smitty? It allows you to vote. Why are we giving an immigrant a license, a driver's license in America, but they don't have anything else? They can't file for taxes here. They can't get a social security card, but they can get a license, and we don't know nothing about them? Man, trying to tell you.
No, I do feel you, man. It's always complicated with conversations like this. You know, even the example of the lady, you know, that you're talking to online. Like, don't follow me if you do this, or don't follow. That's why it's always hard to get in these conversations, because it's so divisive. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you believe in this, don't fuck with me. It's like, damn. And then you start to argue with somebody who you cool with because y'all just are on complete different sides of something of some political matter. That's why I always stay out of it, because it's like, man, like, it's just so many relationships I've seen just get, you know, ruined or messed up with people who've been cool forever just because they disagree on this said topic, or they disagree on the president's, you know, the president who got voted in, or this or that. And these people you don't know nothing about. Like, I see so many people, it's almost like gangs when it comes to Republicans and Democrats and how hard they go at each other, like online in the media. It's like, if you on one side, like, and I'm on the other side, and I hate you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Bloods and Crips right now. I'm just
no, it's like, it's worse than that. That's what I'm trying. It's worse than Bloods and Crips, because they got power behind them from a political standpoint. So that to me is even worse, because like they can legally do fucked up shit to you and to each other. So I don't know, man. Like, I definitely gotta, as I'm getting older, I definitely gotta start, whether I like it or not, I have to dive into like the political side a little bit more, just for my own knowledge. Just because, again, this is the world we live in. You can't just walk every single day not knowing what the hell is going on around you, and then you run into the wrong thing, and then boom. I saw a post, that said tomorrow that you need to be damn near in the house. You don't really need to be flying out nowhere.
That's what they're saying. Like,
yeah, don't fly out nowhere. They said stay low key. I think it's
like,
called.
Here's my thing about it.
Jihad, I think is what it's called, if I'm not mistaken. Jihad or something like that.
Yeah,
I don't know.
And we'll get off this politics thing, and because we got a lot to discuss before T-Rich hops in here. Hector lives in New York. He's saying they're giving them. I heard this too, that these immigrants are not only getting a license, they're getting cell phones for free. $2,000 iPhones
for free.
I just paid $1,000 for a new motherfucking phone.
Why? I heard you on the phone with T-Mobile. You was hot too.
So you was there, huh? Oh, you was at my house that day? I zoned out. I didn't even know that anybody was in the room.
You was playing around. Everybody was talking and chill and just joking and laughing and eating good food. And I kind of heard a loud voice in the background. I'm like, he probably joking with somebody. But then it got louder and louder and more serious. The whole room got quiet and just looked over. And JB in the corner, I'm like, whoa, what is going on right now? And then you hung on the phone and you was calm and cool.
Hey,
my fault.
Yeah, the reason I said we're in with this, like, I'm like, the whole issue I have is we got teachers teaching like crazy shit in class now about like gender and all this crazy shit that's going on in the world, and I'm like, why don't I see anybody stand for that? But I see him stand. I stand for Israel. I stand for Palestinian.
Now I gotta jump in. I did, especially LA. I did see like it was a group of parents, or maybe a couple months ago. We might have talked about it on the show briefly at the time, where they were outside protesting. Might have been, I think, out downtown LA. I have seen groups of, in pockets protest against some of that stuff, but it hasn't been the masses, because people are scared to go against anything, with that community, because they know in today's society, as soon as you go against them, you lose your job, you get canceled if you're on a bigger scale. You're like, so everybody's just kind of walking on eggshell when it comes to like talking against that, because again, as soon as you talk against it, you hate them, or it has nothing to do with that. Just right is right and wrong is wrong, and that's what it is. But it's just, I don't know. We live in a weird time when you can't fully speak your mind. Like they say it's freedom of speech. And sure, you can say something, but it's not freedom of consequences, which it never has been. But it's like some stuff is like, there shouldn't be a consequence, because it's just my opinion on it. It shouldn't be, it's not like I'm actually doing anything like some type of hate crime or anything like that. I'm just giving my opinion on, hey, I don't think this is right because X, Y, and Z. That should be okay. It's okay for us to disagree and still be able to like show love. You know what I'm saying? We disagree on this show all the time. Like, we didn't grow up exactly the same. So there's certain things that you believe in that I don't. Some things I believe in that you don't. But we can still, as grown men, come together on the show, have discussions, have, respectable debates. And I can understand where you're coming from. You can understand where I'm coming from. And we can continue to move forward. But in society, especially when it comes to politics and stuff like that, people can't do that, and it leads to a lot of just
beef.
Everything. Yes.
It's like Bloods and Crips. It's ignorant. Like they're fighting. Older Bloods and Crips now get along. Actually, that I know that actually get along. They used to try to kill each other one time, and now they look back and they're sitting there at 47, my age. They're like, "Why the fuck was we killing each other?" Like because they didn't know. They didn't do no research. They just young, dumb, full of cum. That's what's happening now with these debates. Motherfuckers don't know shit. They don't even want to research it. They just want to fight against this side or that side. Period. They don't even know why.